Hi friends, I'm Victoria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. It is Friday and it is Labor Day weekend. September hits this weekend and it's the start of spooky season. We are back. I'm so excited. I'm ready to just switch everything up. I'm ready to put the Halloween decor out this weekend. I am so excited for it. I already got my ambiance video, my little spooky cottage up here in the autumn leaves. We're back to the ambiance videos in the background. I'm so excited to have you along for this reading vlog. I truly, in my heart, felt there was nothing better to read this weekend than spooky haunted house books. So that's what we're doing. We're reading stories about ghosties and hauntings, and I think some of them are going to be actually super duper scary. So I just can't wait. A lot of these are ones that have been on my list, and I'm finally getting to them. But yes, it is Friday. I have a half day today. It's 1 p.m. I'm off work, and then we have a long weekend. We're decorating for Halloween. I think I'm going to do some spooky Halloween nails. I think I might go on a hike. I don't know. There's so many options. I'm going to watch some spooky stuff. I am just so excited that it's spooky season and I'm ready to dive right in. If you've been watching my past reading vlogs, I keep saying that I'm trying to make summer last until at least September 1st, and the last couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling. I was like, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for the spooky stuff. I already have some like spooky decor out, just a few pieces, like the new ones that I purchased, but I'm gonna carry all of the rest of my decor up from the garage and get to decorating tomorrow, I believe. So I'm just so excited, and this weekend's gonna be kind of like a reset too. But throughout the weekend, I'm gonna be reading spooky horror books, mostly new releases. Yeah, I think all of these are new releases. And we're just gonna do spooky stuff, have fun, be cozy, and read some horror books. So let's go over what I have planned to read. Okay, so first up we have Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. I'm sure you've seen this around. It's been super duper popular and I am so excited to give it a go. I've heard kind of mixed messages, but I feel like most people have good things to say, and they also say it's very scary. So please, I need to be scared. I want so badly for one of these books to scare me. So this one, it says it's a chilling horror novel about a haunting, told from the perspective of a young girl whose troubled family is targeted by an entity she calls Other Mommy. So that's giving like grown-up Coraline, which, I mean, that sounds fantastic. Sign me up. And it's a shorter one, so I should be able to breeze right through that really quickly. I think I might start off with this one this weekend, actually. And then the next one, you know, I've been trying to read. I mentioned it in an earlier vlog. I am not going to delay it anymore. I feel like I have to read this book. That is We Used to Live Here by Marcus Klewer. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. Again, we have a haunting, I believe. It says that there's a ghostly presence. We have this queer couple that are house flippers, and they find a great deal on this old home and they buy it and they're trying to flip it. And then one day these people show up and they're like, we used to live here. Is it okay if like I show like my family around or something? So they're nice and they say yes. And something strange starts to go down. Like someone goes missing. I don't know. I have no idea. I've heard it's really good to go in kind of blind. I will preface by saying that I will keep most of the info brief on this one because I do hear that it's really good to go in blind. So I can't wait for this. This is another one that I hear is very, very scary. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Now I'm also trying to get like a little short, cute, cozy graphic novel into this vlog. I just also feel like that's perfect to kick off spooky season with. So I think I'm gonna do Ghost Roast by Shawnee Gibbs. I hope I'm saying that correctly. This looks so cute, fun, cozy. It also has phenomenal reviews. So I don't really know how we could lose with this one. This sounds so good. It says it's a paranormal adventure full of first crushes, lost histories, and the impossible task of fitting in when your dad is a professional ghost hunter. So her dad's a ghost hunter and something happens. She's not really into his line of work. Like she's kind of embarrassed by it, and something goes down where she has to help him with his job, and come to find out she can actually see ghosts. And she comes across a friendly ghost in a mansion. So sounds cute, cozy, fun, whimsical, and maybe like a good in-between little read between some of these really horror books. Like if they are as scary as people say they are, I will probably need a little palate cleanser, you know? And then the next book on my list, I believe is also a shorter one. I hope so, because this is gonna be the longest vlog ever. And the next one is Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch. I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized for saying that. Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch. I don't know the rules, and I feel like I'm always like just trying to like just not say something that's gonna mess stuff up with YouTube, so I just don't really know, but surely it's okay to say that word. And this is by Cody Crowley. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a different ghost story because we are actually following the ghost. And this is about a girl who was murdered, but she doesn't remember who murdered her. And she is a little ghosty lady. And she is trying to figure out what happened to her and bring them down. I think this might be pretty campy and fun. I feel like with the name and just like the cover of this book, it looks like it might be a bit camp. So I'm excited about that. It is a YA horror thriller. So yeah, I'm excited to throw one of those in here too. I haven't heard anyone talking about this one yet, and I feel like it might just be really good for spooky season and kind of like a different play on a ghost story. I can't wait to read this one. Alrighty, so those are all the books on my list. I can't wait to get started reading. I am off work now. I have Pilates at 3. It's almost 1:30 now. And then I don't have any other plans for the night. Drew has dinner plans, so it's just gonna be me. So I'm excited to have like a little cozy night with myself. He'll probably be back home after dinner by like 9. And we actually have been watching this show called The Terror, and it's so good. It was an AMC show that just got added to Netflix. I highly recommend it. It's like about it's a period piece. It's in the like mid 1800s, and it's about these British ships that were trying to find a passage through the Arctic, and they get trapped there with the snow and the ice. The ice doesn't melt like they think it's going to, and they get trapped there for years. And that would be horrific enough, but then there's so many other elements going on, and we also have this weird, strange creature spirit animal that is after them. I'm really loving it. Oh, I'm hoping to finish it tonight because it's so good. It has like the lead actor from Chernobyl in it. I also love Chernobyl. That's a really good fall show too, because there's something so because there's something so like tragic and haunting about it. I am really fascinated by historical tragedies. I've talked about this before, like Titanic and Pompeii and the Hindenburg and stuff like that. So Chernobyl, of course, is on that list of things that just like really scratches an itch in my brain where I'm just like, whoa, that's wild. And yeah, if you haven't watched Chernobyl on HBO yet, you need to. I will update y'all later, and I just can't wait to have a spooky mug in my hand instead of my llama with sunglasses. I brought all of the Halloween stuff up from the garage. It actually didn't take me no time at all. It took me like 10 minutes. In my brain, I thought it'd be a lot worse. It was definitely like a workout. They were heavy, but it was not too bad. So that's all up here ready to go. And then I sat and read a bit of incidents around the house. And I'm about 10-ish% in, but I'll give you a little rundown real quick. We start off right away with our main character, which is a little girl, and she's talking about this other mommy that she's seeing, and she kind of like shows up at night when she goes to bed. She like asks her if like she'll accept her into her heart, or if she can like go into her heart or something like that. Like something definitely spooky and weird. Everything seems fine with the girl. Like she seems like a sweet little girl, and she's trying to like understand what's going on. Her dad seems like a really great dad. Her mom seems like a good mom too, but she's kind of having a little bit of an affair, and does get a little bit more and seems to be like just having a bit of a struggle in life right now. And we have little inklings already that something worse is going on with this other mommy lady ghost lady. Her parents are kind of like getting an inkling of like, oh, maybe she has like an imaginary friend or something. And they're a little bit worried about her, of course, but nothing too wild right now. I don't know where it's gonna go. I hope it gets bad. Really hope that bad things start to go down and it gets really spooky. But anyway, just want to give you a quick update and an intro to the book. All right, it's Friday night. I went to Pilates, and then I went back home, took Jasper outside and on a little walk, and then and now I'm at Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna go to Walmart. But at Dollar Tree, I hit the jackpot on nail polish. They had tons of Sally Hansen nail polish, for $1.25. So, and they even had like the vegan ones. So this is just like a neutral color, but they had purple, yellow, you know, burgundy, all kinds of colors. So I literally just spent $20 on nail polish at Dollar Tree, but it was just like such a good deal. I couldn't pass up because one of those pure like vegan ones are $10. So I was very excited about that. They also had Disney branded Halloween socks. So I got some with little Minnie Mouse and she's all dressed up for Halloweeny. So love that for me. And now I'm gonna go head to Walmart and just check out their Halloween stuff. And yeah, poke around. Okay, I'm back from the store. I went to Walmart. They had some Halloween stuff out, which is exciting. It wasn't all out, but quite a bit. And I got some candy. I got some Sour Punch spooky straws. And then they had these, which is kind of hilarious. They're ghost pepper roulette. So you might get a spicy straw. I just saw those and I was like, I feel like I have to buy those. That sounds so funny. And actually kind of like, it's kind of gimmicky, but also a cute idea for like a spooky season flavor kind of marketing ploy. I like it a lot. And then I don't think I've ever had these before. They're the Sour Patch Apple Harvest. Maybe I have had them. I can't remember, but got these. I got a little timed LED light for a pumpkin. Everything else isn't very exciting. I got some oatmeal and some dumplings, and they had our vegan holiday roast already, so I went ahead and snatched that up. That's what I've learned after being vegan for, gosh, 8 years. I'm like, I don't even know how long anymore. If you see it, pick it up. Doesn't matter how early it is. It's better than having to like run around the week of Thanksgiving or a holiday trying to find a holiday vegan roast. So got one of those. They're also just super tasty. Like even if we don't end up using this around the holidays, we'll eat it at some point. Then I got a bag of peaches, some dumplings. You know me, I love my dumplings. And then I got a couple of candles. I got this one. I just love the packaging, and it's a cranberry mandarin, which is also one of my favorite like Walmart little scents that they have. So I thought this was so cute, just with the little ghosts. And then I got this one, creamy cashmere. It's just like a good fall candle with the little dogs, and there's the wetters. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that's good. It's just like our super like clean kind of light scent. I like that a lot. It's nice, and it is definitely cozy smelling. I got a big thing of Slap Your Mama. We love this stuff. It's our favorite seasoning. And then I got a couple of things of oatmeal. So I got, this was vegan. It's strawberry peach, and this one is blueberry blackberry. So love oatmeal, can't go wrong. I like that it's easy. You just microwave it, so that's great. But let's try one of these and see how they are. I think that was caramel. Hi.
Wow.
I'm back.
You're back.
Want to try this? One of these Sour Patch Kids?
I do. What did you say about Jasper?
He got to go out twice. I don't know what flavor that is. I think that's apple cider.
Mmm.
Mmm. Yeah, apple cider is good. The caramel apple one's really good.
Mmm.
And this one's cranberry apple.
You trying to finish the show tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me go finish the game I just started before you touched it.
Okay. Mmm. I love these. Wow. Those are super good. If you like appley flavors, definitely pick these up. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I really like those. I got these Sour Punch straws that are ghost pepper roulette. So some of them are spicy.
Oh, wow.
I know, is that funny? I saw that and I was like, I have to buy these. Let's see if I get a spicy one. I hope I do. I think that's it. I think this is spicy. Sorry, you can hear Jordy's playing this game. But I think this is spicy. I think I got it. It's like a little mild little amount of heat, but it's actually delicious. Why is this so good? It comes with like blue raz, chilling cherry, and ghoulish grape. This has to be, it's definitely spicy. Mmm, it's good though. Okay, love those. I might have to go get some more. Yeah, Drew's back home. He's finishing up his video game. I'm gonna eat some dinner, probably some dumplings. and then we're gonna finish that show, The Terror, that I was talking about. So really excited about that. So last night we finished the rest of The Terror. We watched the last 3 episodes and it's so good. It's an amazing show, but it is definitely depressing and sad and tragic. So be prepared for that. Like, oh my gosh, so sad, but very good, and definitely a lot of like spooky moments. They are in the Arctic, so it's like freezing cold snow all the time. So I mean, you can watch it whenever. It's definitely doom and gloom, so it's perfect for autumn too. But if you watch it during the winter season, I think it would just be like perfect. But loved it. Finished that around 10, and then I read a bit more until like midnight. This morning it's just been a slow morning so far. I sat out on the patio, drank my coffee, and read a bit more. And I'm about 70% into incidents in the house right now. I didn't update y'all earlier because I am honestly kind of having a hard time thinking of what to say about it. I'm not loving it. I will say that so far. It's giving Poltergeist, like it feels very much like that. And so far I don't feel like anything new in the sense of like a ghost haunting, whatever is happening kind of situations going on. I don't feel like it's super unique. And then things do start to escalate with this other mommy creature, demon, ghost lady, and other people start seeing her too. So I love that. But it's like people believe this kid, because I was worried that like people are going to be like, this kid is not telling the truth because she's a kid or whatever. So I'm very happy that that's not an issue here, because you know I hate that. Basically like the 30 to the 70% point, we've been just like, the same thing has just been happening but in different locations. I don't feel like it's escalating every time we see other mommy like the way I want it to. Like I want it to really keep getting worse and worse, and each time we see her it's just kind of like the same thing over and over again. So I'm just kind of like, okay, a little bit bored. But yeah, I'm at the 70% point. I'm hoping it amps up. I really hope that it goes there and escalates to like that level I want it to, because there are some creepy-ish scenes for sure, but I'm not getting like scary. So you know, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely creepy scenes, but not like what I was anticipating. That's where I'm at now. I should finish it pretty soon, and I'm getting ready. We're going to get to drop our car off for an oil change, and then I think we're gonna go to Costco and Target. Oh, by the way, look at my shirt. It says "Sweating Sucks." It's got a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern on my skateboard. And it says, "I'd rather be embraced by the cold chill of autumn." Is that funny? I love that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go bop around, get some stuff done, And then I think I'm gonna decorate for Halloween tonight when we get home. So yay, I'm so excited. All right, we're back home now. It's like 2 p.m. I just picked up my car. It's all done. But in the meantime, we went to Target, got a few groceries, got a few things. We came back home, put the food in the fridge, and then went and got lunch. We went to Sputnik. It's like this dive bar, and they have lots of vegan food. So we got vegan corn dogs and fried pickles. We shopped around. There's a lot of like vintage stores around that area. So we went to a few of those, and I found a few things at Crossroads, which is like a thrift store, and or like secondhand. Yeah, picked up my car, and now I'm back home. I think I'm gonna sit for a little bit, maybe read, maybe I'll just go ahead and finish the book and then start decorating for Halloween. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I got this super cute t-shirt from Target with a little bear, pumpkin bear. I had to get that. I ordered it online. And then, oh, hi Jasper. Excuse me. Then at the thrift store, I got this yellow satin skirt. And then some fun floral jeans. I thought these were so cute. And then this Anthropologie shirt. It's like velvet. It has birds. And then this other Anthropologie little denim top. So a good little haul. I just finished Incidents Around the House, and I did not like this book. I am kind of confused because I feel like so many people are like, this is the scariest book I've ever read, and I feel like a few scenes were creepy, but I didn't think it was scary at all. And most of the book, like, nothing is happening. There's so much of like this family going back and forth to different locations trying to get away from other mommy, but she can go anywhere and they know that, and that's obvious from pretty early on. So I just don't get why they keep like leaving their house and keep going other places. And so much of the book is that they're like, oh, we need to leave, we need to find somewhere else to go, and then they get somewhere, they go to like a friend's house or a family member's house, and they eat, sit, drink, talk, and like wait. Like so much is just like waiting, and I was pretty bored. We also have like these weird conversations that, I mean, our main character, the girl, Bella, she's 8. Like the parents keep having these conversations with her, and some of it's like when she's asleep. So, you know, they're like talking to her while she's asleep. So they're like, oh, she doesn't hear her. But then as the book goes on, like things come out and twists happen, and there's more information and secrets that come out. And I feel like some of the things I'm like, why are you telling her this? And I understand like telling her this, but not in the depth that they go. Like they start going into like these things, and I'm like, why would you go so in depth with this conversation? It was very weird. And speaking of our 8-year-old main character, it is kind of hard to read because everything is from her POV. So all of the conversations and the thoughts, they're all like from a child. So the writing is super like minimal and like simple because we have a child that is supposed to be like thinking these things, and it can be kind of frustrating. Like the writing is just so straightforward most of the time because we're reading from a kid's point of view. And I kept thinking like, oh, would an 8-year-old know that? Or that seems like younger than an 8-year-old. And I was like probably a little bit too critical of the language and stuff that was being used by our main character because yeah, she's a kid. So I don't know. I kept thinking about it. I was like, that doesn't quite make sense. I didn't really like her all that much. I mean, she's fine. She's a kid, but I had no reason to like really feel connected with her. And I didn't really like the parents. Like I like the dad. He seems nice. But like most of the people, I'm just like, I don't really care about you all that much. And yeah, I feel like so much of this book was like waiting for something to happen. And when the scenes where other mommy would be there, there would be some creepy stuff going down. But I feel like it didn't escalate in a way that I was hoping to. I will say the very end, I really liked. I liked the ending. And I feel like we got like a full circle kind of understanding of like this metaphor of like keeping secrets and how you can like keep things hidden in the closet, and then you know sometimes they might come out and like hurt people. And yeah, I feel like there was like an overarching theme of that. Overall, the ending I really enjoyed, but to get there I was just like, what is going on? There's just so much random stuff that I felt like was pointless and didn't add anything to the story, and almost like made it feel like they were just like trying to make it longer in a way. And a few times I did feel like parts of this felt like it was being written for like the screen or like for it to be adapted into a movie. And I think that it might do better as a movie for me. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe Josh Mallerman's like Bird Box did so great. Maybe this one can, you know, go to Netflix and we get a movie there. That's just speculation. I don't know. But yeah, there was something about it that just felt off to me, and I felt like I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for like more stuff to happen, and we didn't quite get that. I did like the ending though. The ending was good. So I think I might give it like 2.5 stars, honestly. I didn't really like it, and I didn't think it was scary, so not for me. I know a lot of people are loving this. I know a lot of people are like, this is so scary, and that's great. I hope that you enjoy it, but I truly felt like I was not reading anything new or unique. I felt like I was basically like watching Poltergeist or something in the similar vein. I'm glad I knocked it out. It's a super short one, and if you, I mean, you might like it. I know a lot of people are loving it, so maybe still give it a go, even though my review wasn't that great. I might be one of the like odd ones out with this one. And Poltergeist itself isn't even scary, you know, like Poltergeist is kind of like intro to like a spooky movie kind of thing that you watch when you're younger. It's like the first scary movie you watch, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it just felt like, it felt so much like that to me. I might start moving things around so I can start decorating. I think I'm gonna start Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch next and give that one a whirl because it just sounds like fun. And then I think I'll read probably the graphic novel after that, and then the We Used to Live Here, and give that one a shot and do that last. So that's where I'm at. I'll update y'all later. Well, Halloween decorating is definitely not going as planned. I was getting stuff. I had this like water globe with a little ghosty in it. I dropped it. Water and glitter goes all over our floor and onto our records, and we were like freaking out. It's okay because it could have been a lot worse. We think like 6 of our records are probably not salvageable. Everything else seems to be okay, so that's good. I mean, we have like over almost 400 records now, so you know, 6 out of that many being hurt is a positive, and I'm trying to stay positive about that. I also broke my sweet little Joanna Parker cookie jar lid, so I'm just having a bad time. I think I can get something to fix the lid though for that one. I could probably glue it back together, but it's just not going great. But I've been trying to clean that up and get the glitter up and, you know, fix our records and everything for the past hour or so. It's like my God, how did it get 8 p.m.? Maybe longer than an hour then. I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to decide if I just want to leave this and do it tomorrow because this day kind of sucks. And I'd rather just be in a better mood when I'm decorating for Halloween, honestly. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Good news is I started Here Lies a Vengeful Bee, and I'm like scared to say a bad word on here. I don't know what to do about YouTube. Good news is it's great. I'm really loving it. I'm probably like 20-ish% in. I was listening to it while I was decorating, and it's super good. Our main character, it's like she wakes up in the woods. She had just came out of the river and she doesn't remember what happened to her. And it sounds like she is dead, and she comes across some of these people that live in this abandoned house, and kind of like there's like this area called Resurrection. It's called like Resurrection Hill or something. It's like a little ghost town, and no one really lives there anymore. And there's like a bunch of legends from the town that she's from about this little ghost town. Anyway, someone finds her. She goes with them to their house. It's like a big mansion, this abandoned house, and she thinks they're squatting there, and she doesn't quite understand what's going on. But the ghosts that live there and that are helping her know that she's dead, but they're not going to tell her that she's dead. Maybe it's like something that they do, or just like out of courtesy, like they need to figure it out themselves that they're dead. But I'm pretty positive she's dead. She ends up going back to her town, and she has a rough home life. Her mom is a bit of an addict, and they don't have a dad, and you know, they kind of fend for themselves, her and her brother. And she comes back. People think that she like faked her disappearance. And the night that she went missing, she doesn't remember, but she knows that she was going to her boyfriend's show, or her ex-boyfriend, but they were kind of like sparking things up again, but he's like not a good guy. And then we don't know what happened after that, and she doesn't either. And she doesn't seem to know that she is a ghost. So, and it's strange because everyone can see her like normal, and I don't think they know that she's a ghost either. So that's why I'm kind of confused. I was like, wait, is she a ghost or not? But it's strange because everyone can see her, and they like literally think that she like staged a disappearance and was just being super immature because she wanted to get back at her ex-boyfriend. Really messed up, honestly. Obviously something happened to her, and I'm excited to find out what happened. So far it's kind of like funny and campy. Like we have these ghosts that are fully aware that they're dead, and they're living in this like spooky mansion in this ghost town. But so far I'm really loving it. It's fun, it's fast-paced, like good for spooky season. It's fall. She's talking about like the leaves on the ground and things like that. So really loving that so far. And I'll probably read a bit more later. But yeah, man, I'm really bummed about my Halloween decorating escapades and how bad things have gone. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just set stuff aside and finish it tomorrow. All right, so it's Sunday morning. I just went to a weightlifting class. That class was at 9:30, and now it's 10:26. It's just like a 45-minute class, which is nice. I much prefer 45 minutes over 60. That last 15 minutes really, it's rough, the last 15, if you're working out for an hour. So that's perfect, got that done. And last night, you know, with all the mishaps, Drew had to go to the store because we were out of trash bags. And then when he came back home, he brought back some Panda Express because, you know, I was having a bad night, and it really was sweet because we hadn't eaten dinner or anything yet. So some Beyond Orange Chicken, and honestly, like, I cried because I was just like having such an emotional night. I'm also on my periods. So it's just like the worst timing for anything to go wrong. But last night I did decorate a little bit more just to get some stuff out of the way, but I still have lots to do. I'm gonna go home. I think I'm gonna sit and read, drink some coffee, and have a little bit of a slow-ish morning, and then start to get stuff done. Hopefully today goes better. I don't think we have any more liquid things that could spill anywhere. I did read a little bit more of the book, and I'm still really loving it. She has no idea that she's dead. Also, I don't think I mentioned that her really close friend is missing also, and we don't know where she is. And I'm curious to see if like something happened to her too, or like if she's in on it, I don't know. And we're just like slowly getting more clues as to what happened that night. But yeah, our main girl doesn't know she's dead. She's hanging out with these dead people, but it's kind of like everyone can see them. They look normal. They don't know that they're dead. And I'm curious like if there's something that happens or like a change happens to where they end up going like to the other side and they aren't visible anymore. I don't know. I'm curious to see like if they give an explanation to why these ghosts are visible. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm really loving it. I mean, there's a few like dark things, like our main girl's mom is like really awful, and I don't think I mentioned, but she's 17 and it's like senior year, so her and her friend, you know, they're going off to school and stuff like that. So, and she's not, our main character is like probably not going to do anything, but she wants to get out of this town. I'm like, girlie, you're dead. Hate to say it. I don't think you're going to college anyway. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's just like, maybe she isn't dead and she's just hanging out with these dead people. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she's dead. So it takes her a hot minute to figure out that she is a ghostie. But she does. That's not a spoiler. It's in the synopsis. So, and there's something else at play here. We have like these other creatures. We have like, she's able to like go into people's minds. Like there's a few different things where she's like discovering hints of what happened to her. And she's slowly remembering and getting glimpses of what happened that night. And I want her to get some revenge really bad. And Jesper's really having a time. He's playing. Get Lamb Chop. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Isn't he cute? But yeah, you can kind of see some of my Halloween stuff. It's in progress. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody. Okay, so I'm actually at my friend's house. I'm watching her cat. But I did pretty much get done Halloween decorating. I really just have to put like the bats back on. Sorry if you can hear her air. Her AC is kind of loud. But yeah, I'm watching her cat. Her cat's so cute. And I finished Here Lies the Vengeful Bee, and I freaking love this book. I thought it was really, really good. Really liked our main character. We don't get as much like revenge as I would have hoped, but that's okay. And when we do find out what happened, I kind of thought perhaps that might be it. So I wasn't like super shocked by the twist or anything, but I still thought it was good. And overall, I can't recommend it enough. I thought it was great, perfect for spooky season. It's autumn, October, there's corn mazes, there's leaves, it's Halloween, like part of it takes place on Halloween night. So I really like that a lot. I feel like horror, it might not be the best way to describe this because it's not very scary, but it's definitely like a ghost, like supernatural, get revenge, find out who killed me mystery kind of thing. And I really enjoyed it, and it gave the spooky season feels. And yeah, I really liked our main character. It also kind of gives a little bit of like Beetlejuice, which I was into. Not a ton, but there's a little bit of an inkling of it there, and I was like, oh, I like that. It was really fast paced. I flew through it. I was excited to see what was happening next, and there was no point where I was bored. I feel like things were just kept revealing themselves in a way that I was like, okay, well, what's next? What's next? Hi, sweetie. Are you meowing? Look at her. She's so cute. That's Clarice. No, she's so cute. It was pretty great, and overall, no complaints with it. I'm not gonna give it 5 stars. I don't think it's worth 5 stars, but I don't know, I'm kind of torn between like 4.5. I think I'm gonna go with 4.5. I really loved it. So yeah, I highly recommend to add it to your list for spooky season. We just had some dinner. We made us some little pizzas, and we decided we're gonna go to the movies later. So there's a 9:30 showing of the new Alien, and we haven't seen it yet, and we want to, so we're gonna go to that at 9:30. So I have a little bit of a night out. I mean, a late night out. And so before that, I think I'm gonna, what time is it right now? It's 6:37, so I think I might sit and read a ghost roast and start that. It sounds so cute and fun and just like sounds a little bit cozy before we go see a spooky movie. I've heard mixed things about Alien, but I think overall the reviews are pretty good, so I'm excited. Okay, we just got back from the movies. It's like midnight, after midnight. I really liked it. There were some cheesy parts. It was just obvious, like, when they were setting up a few things to be brought back in later, and I was just like, oh, okay, a little cheesy. But man, facehuggers in Alien, they're truly some of the most terrifying creatures in film. My heart rate was definitely up. It was just nice to see a new Alien movie. I enjoy them. They did a lot of practical effects, which I appreciate, because you can tell a difference. Like, I really just love that Alien was practical and not just CGI the whole time. So yeah, overall great time. I didn't read anymore tonight. I actually ended up editing a video. I didn't get done editing, but I got probably like 2/3 of the way. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and head to bed. Probably watch something happy on YouTube to get the face huggers out of my brain, and I will update y'all tomorrow. It's Monday, it's Labor Day. We slept in. I got up at like 9 and then made some coffee. I used the pumpkin spice oat milk whipped topping from Target, and it was really good. So yeah, had a little coffee with my spooky mug and then sat outside and started reading Ghost Roast. And then I got about halfway through it almost before I had to go to Pilates at 11, and then came back, showered, changed, and then read some more. So let's talk about Ghost Roast. It's actually super cute and adorable. I don't think I'm gonna give it 5 stars because it didn't quite give me the 5-star feeling, but I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna give it 4.5. We have this girl, she's a teenager, and she's trying to just fit in a school, and she's black, and she's just trying to like make friends and not be seen as weird because her dad actually owns a ghost hunting business. And he doesn't do very well, and due to his business and like money and stuff, their parents got divorced, and yeah, his ghost hunting business is just not doing so hot. Our main girl, she's trying to be cool. She got peer pressured to go sneak into this cemetery. These kids sneak into the cemetery and they are like drinking, and they're underage, and they get caught. And so our girl gets in trouble, and as a punishment, she's grounded, and she has to help her dad with work over the summer. And they end up getting a call about some spirits or ghosties at this large manor. It used to be a plantation. And turns out our girl can see ghosts. She can talk to them, the whole thing. And her family doesn't know, and she's trying to hide it. But things start to come about. Things start happening. And one of the ghosts that she meets is this boy who's around her age. And she's trying to figure out what happened to him, and that's kind of like we have this mystery of what happened to him while her dad is trying to get rid of the ghosts in this mansion. And it's really fun, it's cozy, it's cute, wholesome, good commentary. I liked her characters. I would definitely pick it up. It's such a low stakes kind of situation, and just an easy, nice sit on the porch, read, have some coffee, not have to worry about too much kind of book. But yeah, I really liked it. I love the ghost, I love the story, I love the little mystery. Yeah, even the mystery itself is cozy. It's not super high stakes, and yeah, just an easy, fun, spooky read. I'm probably gonna eat something and I don't know, maybe read, maybe watch something. I'm just trying to have a lazy day, so we'll see, but I will update you later once I have done anything. Okay, so it's Monday night now, and today after my last update, I hung out scrolled a little bit online. And then Drew started to work on our Titanic Lego set, and I edited a video, and while we were both doing those things, we watched Frankenweenie in the background, got my video uploaded. He finished one of the bags of Legos, so that's good. We're slowly making progress on Titanic. She is huge. And then I did start, we used to live here, and I'm really liking it. I'm about 30-ish% in now. And then, yeah, now the sun's about to go down. It's like 7:30. We made pizza again for dinner tonight because we still had so much stuff left over from last night for pizza. So, and we had some other crusts. So we just made pizza again. And now I'm making muffins. I'm gonna make some blueberry muffins. I just use a mix and then use plant milk and egg replacer, and it's easy peasy. These little baking molds from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna attempt to make some of the muffins in here. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think I'm just gonna do 2 and then do the rest in a regular muffin pan just to be safe, because I don't want all of my muffin mix to not be useful. So I'm like, I just really want a muffin. I need a half a cup of milk. Let's talk about We Used to Live Here, because I am really liking it. Starts out, we have this queer couple, these 2 lesbians, and they have recently moved into this house that they're going to flip. They are kind of having money problems, so they had to move into this house while they're flipping it. Usually they don't do that, but they've had a bit of trouble flipping other houses. So that's where we're at with them. And we start out where our main character, gosh, I can't remember her name. As always, I can never remember the main character's name. And then her partner, Charlie's not home at the moment. So it's just our main character at home, and she gets a knock at the door, and it is this family. So we have a man, wife, and kids. And they seem innocent enough. The husband is like, I grew up here and I would love to like look around. We are just passing through because we're moving like cross country or something. I don't know. But and our main character, she's like, oh no. And she's such a people pleaser that she doesn't know what to do. She goes to call her wife doesn't answer, and she kind of caves and is like, okay, yeah, you can come in and look around. And he's like talking about the house. Like he very obviously like knows everything about this house. So it seems like he did live there before and grew up there. As they're getting ready to leave, the daughter of this little family, she disappears. So it ends up with them being stuck there for longer, waiting to find her and for her to come out of this hiding spot. Oh, oven's ready. I hope this is oven safe. It says baking mold, so surely, well, I guess we'll see. I set the house on fire. While they're waiting, there's a snowstorm a-brewing, and there's only like one street in and out of this house. And yeah, seems like they're a little bit trapped there because of the snowstorm, so things just start to unfold. But there are a few very creepy scenes where there's something with the basement and with the man that showed up that used to live here that was definitely spooky, gave like Blair Witch Project vibes. And then and now we're just kind of like waiting it out. And, you know, he asks them like if they've noticed anything strange since being there. And it seems like him and his family experienced some weird stuff. And that's where I'm at right now. They're waiting out at the store. A very interesting start. And there were already a couple of creepy moments. Like I wouldn't say scary, but I was like, oh, that's definitely odd. Like if that happened to me, I'd be like, oh shit, you know? I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. If it's like paranormal or like almost like magical realism. I don't know. I feel like this could go in like so many different directions and I'm ready for it. So I'm really excited, but yeah, I'm gonna bake these up and I will let you know how it goes with these molds. When we were eating dinner, we started watching Goosebumps again. We started it last spooky season and we didn't finish it. We only got a handful of episodes in, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a thing, because we were on Disney Plus because we watched Frankenweenie. And I saw it on there, so I was like, oh yeah, we forgot that this show was happening. So we turned it back on, watched a couple of episodes. I do really like it. I think it's good. It's definitely more adult than you would anticipate. Like, it's not for children, so yeah, be aware of that. But I like all the characters. I think the story is fun, and they like really weave in so many like Goosebumps books into this. It's kind of shocking at how well they're like meshing them all together into the show. So I really like that. I think there's also a second season coming. Oh, I have my witchy spooky pajamas on. They're so comfy. They're so soft. I'm really happy I got this this in a nightshirt. It also has pockets, so it's just like, you know, you walk around the house, I got my pockets, I'm just being comfy cozy, and I love it. But yeah, anyway, I keep getting sidetracked, but I will update y'all later. Well, it worked out okay, but it doesn't really look too much like anything. Okay, update. It is Tuesday afternoon. I just got off work. It's like 4-ish p.m. and good day at work. I got so much stuff done. I only had like one 15-minute meeting and I got a lot of stuff done. So I feel very accomplished today. Last night I made those muffins and I spent most of the rest of the night reading. I really wanted to finish We Used to Live Here last night, but it was just not happening. I got like 70-ish% in and I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep. But I'm loving it, and you're not gonna believe what I'm about to say, but it's actually scary. It's scary. A book that I think is scary. I am so excited. It is so spooky and so weird in such a strange time. I'm sorry, the light is really just not helping me right now. But wow, I'm really loving this book. After my last update, things have just gotten weird, strange. It's really just like what the F is going on. Like the whole time I'm like, what is happening right now? And I am so excited to see where this goes. I also looked it up online and found out that this book is based off of a short story that was on Reddit or something. It kind of like blew up on Reddit and won like a short story award, and there's supposed to be a movie, but I was trying to find information on the movie and if it was going to come out soon, and I couldn't find anything about it like updated. So I don't know if it's going to end up being a movie or not, but I would love for it to be. It said that like Blake Lively signed on for it, so I don't know. I know she's in some hot water right now. But I was trying to think today about like what I wanted to say to you all about it. In my previous update, I didn't mention that there is a bit of like tension between this family that came to their house and our couple that lives there, because the people that came are like really religious, and there was a bit of a heated argument about them being gay and lesbians and living together. So there's some commentary there, and I do like that, and also just some commentary about like religious stuff in general. But we soon figure out there's so much going on in this house, in this world, in everything. There's threads everywhere. And we're just wondering what is real and what is not. It's so hard to talk about. I think I'm gonna wait and I will update you with my final thoughts when I finish it. I will finish it tonight. I'm loving it though. I think it's really fantastic. Just so different and definitely spooky, scary. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is creepy. So yeah, I'm loving it. I can't believe how much I'm loving it, and I'm so excited, especially like after incidents around the house, because that one's been so popular and people just keep talking about it and how scary it was, and that was a flop for me. That I was worried about this one being a flop too, but no, this one's hitting hard, and I am really loving it. So great news. But yeah, I'm off work. I'm gonna go look at some Halloween decor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling accomplished. I got my spooky season hat on. I also thought I lost this, and then we went camping a couple weeks ago, and it was in our camping bag with our camping stuff from last year. So I was so thrilled to find my spooky season hat, because just in time for spooky season. But yeah, I'm gonna go shop around. I think I'm gonna go to like Ross and Home Goods, Kirkland's, and just pop around. Drew plays basketball on Tuesday nights, and I was gonna work out, but I'm so sore from the lifting class on Sunday and then Pilates. I did like the hardest class that they had yesterday, and I was just like, okay, I'm real sore. My thighs cannot do anymore. So I was like, I'll just shop around today. But yeah, I'll bring you along while I go shopping, and I will update you later. I'm so excited to finish this book. Look, it's the first hint of fall, a golden leaf. Okay, I'm back home now, and I had fun just bopping around. I went to Kirkland's. They had a lot of cute stuff, but nothing I couldn't live without. And then I went to Marshall's and Ross. Didn't find anything at Ross, but I did find a lot of stuff at Marshall's, and I'm so excited because I found one of my wish list items for Halloween this year. I feel like this year there haven't been all that many items where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. But this was one of them, and so happy to find it because I had been looking for it, didn't find it, and I almost passed it up. I almost didn't see it, and then I went back and just did like one more lap, and I saw it. It was on the shelf, and I'm just so excited. I found the little Martha Stewart witch hands. I feel like I've talked about these in another video where I'm like, I'm looking for these. I'm so happy I found them. They're so beautiful. I love that they come in a pair, and $16.99, which I feel like is a really good deal. So I'm so pumped I found these. Yay. That Marshall's was stocked up on stuff too, for sure. I got this little shirt on sale for $10. I thought was cute. It's a medium, which it might be too big, but I thought I'd give it a go and I could return it. I think I can return clearance stuff. If not, I'll give it to my sister. And then I got a little set that was on clearance. It's just like these knit pants, super cute, and it came with a little top. So I thought this was good for fall and like travel, or I could wear like a turtleneck underneath this. It'd be cute. This was on clearance for $16, and for a top and some pants, like can't beat that. Another thing on clearance that I found was just a good black long cardigan. I don't have one of these. I feel like I always look for them and they're always like too long for my body because I never grew and I'm like 4'11", and I can never find any that won't like drag on the ground, but this one is perfect and I'm so excited. This is just like an easy staple piece, and I'm so happy I found one that fit my short body. And I saw this dress right before I checked out, $20, and I have a wedding this weekend, and I was like, maybe this will work, and if it doesn't, I'll just take it back. It's easier to just get this and have it just in case there's nothing in my closet that I want to wear. So it's just like a longer little sundress, and I just thought that'd be perfect and easy for the wedding. So that's everything I got at Marshall's. And then I found one thing at Old Navy. I found this Mickey Mouse Halloween t-shirt that was really cute. We're actually going to Disney in October, and we're doing like all of the spooky stuff, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. So I figured this would be good to just have, just in case I need a t-shirt to wear. And that was all my shopping for today. Honestly, didn't anticipate buying clothes, but here we are. I'm actually really excited about these pieces, and they were all really cheap. So, you know, win-win. Then I went to Trader Joe's, got a few things. My Trader Joe's didn't have any fall stuff yet, but that's okay. I just stocked up on a few of our staples. They have the vegan ravioli back in stock. I'm so happy about that. It was gone for a few months, so we love this stuff. And then we never tried these, the vegetable soup dumplings, but they're vegan, I believe. Yes, they're vegan. Okay, so I love dumplings, as you know, and I love soup dumplings, and I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy these. So I got 2 boxes. And then I got this kimbap. It's like basically like sushi, but it comes frozen. I don't know how you make it. Heat from frozen, do not thaw, microwave. So I guess you microwave it. That's interesting. The tofu and veggies. I've heard this is really good. Like, I think people love this. So I bought 2 of them. I figured like one night for dinner, me and Drew each could have one of these. And then I got some chili onion crunch. By far the best deal on something like this at Trader Joe's. I think it was $4. Like, this at other places is like, I don't know, like 7 to 10. I don't know why chili crunch is so expensive. And then I got some of our Japanese style fried rice. This is another staple for us. It has a good amount of protein in here, so we definitely like this as vegans. So my dog is playing around, by the way, you can probably hear him. And then another staple is the tempura cauliflower, so good. And then another staple is the vegan enchilada casserole. Like, a lot of these things are like just easy, throw in the oven for dinner, you're good to go, and that's why we always buy them. It's just easy peasy. And then I bought some mustard, Dijon mustard, a go-to. I'm a mustard girly. I love mustard. So that was my haul for the day. I hope these clothes work. If not, I'll return them, but I'm so pumped about these hands. I'm so excited. I didn't see any Joanna Parker stuff though. I was hoping to find like something. I really want like some salt and pepper shakers, like Halloween ones from her. And obviously I was hoping to find my ghosty cookie jar that I broke the lid to, but alas, I did not. So I'm probably gonna just go ahead and order it online. And Drew just got done with basketball. He called me when I was on my way home and he's stopping to get us Taco Bell. So we're gonna have some bean burritos, fresco style, and cinnamon twists, because I love Taco Bell bean burritos. So yeah, but yeah, that's it for me. The little mall where I went, I'm so sad because it's so vacant. It's a beautiful outdoor space. Like I took a clip and they always have the flowers so pretty, and they have like this little outdoor seating area and a cute little coffee shop. And it's so cute, and it just makes me sad because like it's so empty and it's a bummer. Maybe that's why like my Marshalls had some good stuff. TJ Maxx was stocked up too. They had like huge displays, like huge pieces, like these beautiful haunted houses that were like 3 foot, 4 foot tall, and yeah, very nice pieces. But I just didn't need any. I was surprised at the stock at these stores for Halloween, because I figured like after Labor Day they probably wouldn't be in stock with stuff. I feel like it starts dwindling down now, and then they start bringing in Christmas decor. So I was kind of surprised at how much they still had, so that's good. I'm gonna put this stuff away, eat my Taco Bell. Drew, I don't know if we're gonna watch a movie or what, but I'm trying to finish that book tonight. I have to finish it. I have to know what's gonna happen. I've been thinking about it all day. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to read this book. So I will most definitely be finishing it tonight. Alrighty friends, it is the next day. It's Wednesday. I just got off work and I did finish We Used to Live Here Last Night. And I have to say, I did really freaking love this book. I am just so happy that a book actually scared me. It's been so long since I like sat and I was like, oh my gosh, that was scary. And this did that for me. And for that alone, it deserves 5 stars, like truly. I feel like the first bit of the book, it's kind of like, there is a little bit of frustration with just like what's going on, and like there's this family in the house and you're just like reading it and you're like, get them out of your house, and you're just like, stop being a people pleaser, like do something with these people. But I also understand as a people pleaser where that could happen, so I do kind of get it, but it gets so frustrating. And the first bit of it reminded me so much of the movie Mother with what's her name, with Jennifer Lawrence. Just like this intense feeling of frustration and like paranoia and anxiety and dread that it gives you, where you're just like, what is going on with this house and why are these people in there? And also like, what's going on with our main character? I'm worried about her. And the first bit reminded me so much of that movie, and just like the sense of like, you're just so like, it just makes you uncomfortable. It takes this turn into a totally different realm than I anticipated it going. I don't want to say too much about it, but it gets very like trippy, alternate reality, like Mandela effecty, and you're just like, what's going on? And the rest of it reminded me a lot of like Donnie Darko, or like the Butterfly Effect, or like the horror movie, the gimmicky horror movie that came out recently, Skinamarink. It reminds me a lot of that, and I didn't love that movie. It felt gimmicky. I think maybe just because it was so low budget, like that's how it was filmed, and I just thought like, this is kind of gimmicky for me. But I love the idea. It really does remind me so much of this. And then also, yeah, Donnie Darko. Like I kept getting like a Donnie Darko feeling happening. It's eerie, mysterious, trippy, and the whole time you have no grasp on what is actually happening and what reality is, and it's just really uncomfortable to read, and definitely scary. Like it's so spooky, and I love that so much. I'm a little conflicted though on the 5-star rating. I don't know if I'm going to give it 5 stars. I think I'm going to give it 4.5. By the end of it, I don't know if I really got the 5-star feelings. I will say that the ending wrapped up the way it wrapped up, I liked. It's not very things aren't wrapped up in a way where, like, if you want like a full ending where it's just like with a lot of answers, this doesn't have that, and I'm totally okay with that. But I do feel like the ending was rushed and it felt super rushed. So that was really my only like downfall. And I'm definitely fine with a book ending in a way where it's like we still have stuff that's unanswered, we don't know. And I think that's like the best part of this book is like the not knowing. And that's kind of like what is almost so scary about it. We do have these scenes where there's like this ghost haunting thing going on that are incredibly creepy. I do feel like the first part of this book was the scariest for me, and then it got less scary as it went on. But there are a couple scenes, like there's one, I don't remember exactly where in the book this was. It might be after the 50% point, but there's this one scene where she's in the attic and it's very scary. And I was just like, wow, this is a very creepy scene. It's written in such a way where I'm just like, oh my gosh. And there's something too about the writing here where I liked our character because we would be going through like her thoughts and she would be like, oh, I have to focus on this. But then she would like realize and see these other things, but then like remind herself like, oh my gosh, I have to focus on this thing. But as there's like a high stakes thing going on, she's noticing and getting distracted by these other things where we're just like, oh my gosh, that like it just keeps adding and adding and adding on to the things that are going on. And I really liked how it was written that way. And yeah, super fast paced. I was so excited to pick up this book and read it. Like, I wish I could have just like sat and read this in one sitting because I feel like this is the perfect book for that. And perfect for spooky season. Horror is there. Like, I am just so satisfied with the fact that I was scared by it. The mystery of what is happening and like having no clue or inkling, because you know me, I'm always like trying to like figure things out. I'm always like, okay, what's the twist here? There's no twist to figure out here. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna figure it out. If you're looking for something that is scary, please pick this up. I'm so happy that the reviews lived up to my expectations because I was gonna be really bummed if this one didn't go there. So I'm so happy it did. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I appreciate you, and I'm so excited for more spooky reads this Halloween season. I love it so much, and I'm really happy we had such a great reading vlog, except for incidents around the house. You know what I mean? So we'll forget about that one. But if you loved it, let me know, because I know people are loving it. I think I'm just like the odd one out here, which is fine. But But I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching and being here. If you like bookish videos, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me a lot. And I will see you in the next vlog. I hope you have a nice, spooky rest of your day.